I'm Mike, I'm founder and creative director at Tracks and Layers. We're a motion graphics and animation studio based in Media City. We've had a chance over the past few weeks to have a play with the new Wacom Movink. We've really been able to use it in a number of different ways all the way through our creative process, from creating sketch storyboards for a new series of animations that we're doing, all the way through to kind of full illustrated artwork within Adobe Illustrator, and then also using it as a primary input device inside of After Effects for things like character animation, doing animated maps. It's really great in all of those use cases. I think something we really look for in a portable device, and for it to kind of tick all those boxes, is things like whether it's thin, light, whether it's easy to set up, and I think the Movink really ticks all of those boxes, and it's obvious that Wacom have thought really long and hard about that and made sure that it is that device that you can use anywhere. The portability side of the device is one thing, but really ultimately with something like this, it's going to be make or break on how that pen interacts with the screen. And something that we've found has been great about this device is that pen feel, is the fact that it feels like drawing on paper. It's really responsive. There's very little parallax between the pen tip and the display, which is a great thing. Getting it as close to feeling like you're actually drawing on a surface like a real traditional artist might do is what we're really after with these devices. Every creative works differently and has their ways of working, and the Movink really facilitates that through the way that you can customize the device, customize the way that you interact with it through the touch buttons on the device, the physical buttons as well, and the pen itself. You can do that on a kind of system-wide basis, but also on a per app basis, which is really great for us because we're often flicking between many different applications that we need very specific shortcuts for, and ideally we want to be reaching for the mouse or the keyboard less and less and focusing our attention solely on the screen. So having all of that customization with all the buttons and things like that, and having that all controlled through the Wacom Control Center is really great, and something that has obviously carried over from some of their other devices. Another point that one of our artists pointed out was the fact that if you are more familiar to using these devices like an Intuos, where you have a tablet and then a secondary, another larger display, you can get the Movink to work like that. So you're not necessarily drawing straight onto the artwork, you're using it more as an input device. So you're just having all of those various options, again, helps to kind of elevate this device to something that we'd be really keen to be using more and more in the studio. The fact that it's got a really great OLED display as well means that from our point of view as professionals, we're really keen on making sure that everything is really colour accurate, and we know with an OLED you're going to get those deeper blacks, great contrast, but also the colour accuracy is going to be fantastic as well. So as an all-round package, it's definitely ticking all those boxes that we want.